Step 1, wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
As you wake up in the morning, you want to find the latest, greatest information about criminal cases and have an intuitive conversation about the suspects associated with these cases. Head over to the Bullhorn Betty channel on YouTube. Breaking news right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club. Enjoy your stay and enjoy your day.
This, but let me put this out here. Stop sparing folks. Hello, somebody. Stop sparing folks. Nobody cared when your feelings was hurt. Nobody cared when you was pacing the floor. Nobody cared when you was sliding down the wall. Nobody cared when you was standing over there with a face full of tears. You had to suck it up, buttercup. But then when it come to other folk feelings, here you are, want to tiptoe around it, want to avoid the elephant in the room. I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to disturb the peace. Stop sparing folk. Ain't nobody spare you when it was your turn. Give it to them real. Give it to them raw. Give it to them uncut and uncensored. This is exactly what it is. This where you had me messed up at. Huh. Yeah. I ain't playing with nobody this season, baby.
Now, there's my life coach right there. There's my life coach right there. Don't be sparing nobody's feelings up in here, right? They didn't give a damn about yours. All these people out there stirring the pot, right? They stir up crap. Go in there and stir it all up. Stir it real good. Stir it real good. And then they go and cry about the garbage that they stirred up when the heat starts getting too hot. Right?
Andrea, aka Bullhorn Betty here. Look what I found. It looks like a lot of people on YouTube. Right here. Right here. This is a real ass right here. Like many people on YouTube. All you need to do is show an asshole a little love. Right? Right? Tell him. What you need to do? What you need to do? Huh? What you need to do? Oh, too many assholes on YouTube. Say it. Say it with me, baby. Say there's just too many people. Too many people on YouTube that look like you, huh? So the next time you want to be an ass, maybe you should come out here and hang out with the ass. Just saying. You want to be a jackass? There's your brother. Peace out. Bullhorn Betty style.
Time for a family reunion up in here. Guys, I just popped in just for a little bit. I wanted to say good morning to each and every one of you. As you can hear, there's things going off behind me. That is my BOCC meeting. What is a BOCC meeting? Board of County Commissioners. Means a snooze fest, but it's my jam. So we're coming up on our budgets in our county. And as many of you guys know, I don't like spending money. I don't mind spending money, but I don't like wasting it. I'm not a wasteful person. So I will be hearing, you guys are probably going to be listening until it starts getting up just a little bit. We've got the port. So they're going to have the port meeting, the port authority meeting today as well.
Good morning and welcome to the August 9th Board of County Commissioner meeting, Manatee County.
That sounds like James Thatcher.
Beautiful day in Manatee County, and so we're glad that you're all here. We will start with honoring God.
We're going to start with honoring God, guys. We got to do this, and then I'll mute it. I can't mute it now that we're going to go into prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance. So you're going to have to sit with me. Can you guys hear that?
Let's pray together. Father God, we just thank you so much for who you are, and I thank you for being not only the God who creates and restores, but the God who just heals us, who allows us to have these freedoms. God, we thank you for who you are, and God, I thank you for Manatee County, and also ask for your blessing over this meeting today. I pray for each of our commissioners. I pray for all the county staff and the community that will get involved in this meeting and making decisions for Manatee County. Just ask for your blessing over all of it. Thank you for this area that we get to call home. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Do the Pledge of Allegiance. Everybody stand. Put their hands over their hearts. Find a flag. Got a flag right there. All right, I'll mute that. Oops, did I just make that go up?
All right, Mr. Administrator, can you get us started with updates to the agenda? Yes,
Okay.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, the updates are few. The update dated August 8th with a meeting today, August 9th, under Public Works, changes to the consent agenda, item number 36.
Anyways, let me turn this down just a tad. I'll listen to it back here. I'm going to have to speak, so I may have to mute. anyways, so let's get back to the issues at hand. So there are some creators out there. Many you guys aren't new to YouTube. I'm actually newer to YouTube than most of you that follow me, right? I've been here 7 going on 8 months, and you know, it's been a wild ride. You know, I've met a lot of great people. I've met all of you guys, but I've met some really horrible people. I've met horrible people on YouTube. Some pretty and then when you look into them and find out who they are, you find out they're older women, and it's like, what is going on with this? And they just pick and pick and pick, and then when you finally have enough and start saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm moving forward with something, and I'm not talking about me. These are other creators. You know, I'm just using me as an example. Because right now I've got nothing going on. You know, I could care less about some damn drama that, you know, Cracking Cases wants to strum up. You know, that's small potatoes, because I realize a lot of people realize they lie through their teeth, right? I don't know how they get so many people watching them, but whatever. I digress. You know, to each their own. That's the only issues I have right at the moment, right? But there's other creators out there that have issues. And when you look at the issues, you look at another creator, a nasty creator, creating nasty content and doing it over and over and over, almost waterboarding, as House of Williams would say. By the way, I haven't seen House of Williams. Shout out to House of Williams. Hope you're doing very, very well. Still have not heard from Sepsis Kills Emma. I'm still very concerned about her. Haven't seen her at all in weeks. And I hope she's doing well. But other creators. And then when you look at the situation, how it works is this nasty creator creates all this horrible content, steals content to create this horrible content, creates the horrible content. And then when the content creator gets frustrated and starts taking their power back, taking their name back, then they want to double down. So then when things start getting thrown, like copyright complaints and privacy complaints, then that nasty creator wants to go to YouTube and start trying to deplatform a legit creator. First of all, I want to say how petty, juvenile, and childish that is for a 60-year-old woman, 65-year-old woman. How juvenile, you know, how unclassy that is. So you stir the crap. When the crap is stirred and you start being held accountable, then you start crying like a little kid. Then you try to bring people into that and have them also attack somebody that's done absolutely nothing wrong. So a creator's done nothing wrong. You picked on him and you don't like the crap you started. So just knock the crap off. Stay in your lane, right? There's enough content out there to go around. You don't have to be badgering somebody endlessly for weeks, months, and years on end. That is stupid. That is stupid. But you know what? People support it. And we've watched it. Everybody complains about it going on. But then everybody supports it. Everybody. Cam is a liar. He lied straight to my face. This man of God. Tim Mullen, another man of God, lied straight to my face. So this idea that all you have to do is wag the God and speak really slow, really nice, and you can just bamboozle people on YouTube. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. We're going to be covering a lot of stuff, guys. And I created this cool, I've been playing around, as many of you guys know. My thumbnails are getting a little more creative, right? You know, I've been working over here. I've been playing, right? Actually, it's work, but it's fun work. Sometimes you can find some fun in the work that you do that's so horrible, right? This is fun work. So I've been creating new thumbnails. I got a whole bunch of them. You know, I've been going through all the pictures and stuff like that. I got to show you this one because I love it. I love it. This was when me and Marissa were in front of Brian Laundrie's house. And I'm going to use it. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to use it. But I clipped that and clipped portions of, and I clipped the headshots of Don, Candace, and Grandis, right? And so I was playing on it, and then I decided to go with a caricature, but I ended up loving the result of it. That's a photo of me and Marissa out in front of Brian Laundrie's house. Look at her. She's like, yeah, bitch. I love Marissa's face on this. She's like, yeah, what you got? Let me tell you about yourself. Right? So I ended up, you know, at first I was just looking for, you know, photos of me, but I love that photo so much. I know, I did. I love that photo so much. I kept Marissa in it. She's like, yeah. She's got her hand on her hip, her phone in her hand, and she's like, yeah, what you got to say? Hey, Roberta, come out here. Right? Cute. Yes, thank you. I pulled my hair back today. Got the haircut. You know, it's not as long as it was. I'm going to end up probably having to do a shoulder high bob here in the next, I don't know, at least by the next time I got to bleach my hair. Hairdresser's ready to go to a different color. Oh, well. Good morning, all. Good morning. So just in the true fashion, I know I didn't say good morning to everybody individually like I'm accustomed to. Amanda Cason, hopefully I'm saying it right. It was the first to say good morning. So good morning, Amanda. Woo woo. Belinda. ZZT. You're up awfully early there, ZZT. You're usually a late straggler in here in the mornings. Rebecca, Chrissy, Karen G, May, nice to see you. Ange Carter, Charlotte Ann, Karen Davis, Crazy Nurse 2.0, which we know she's just the Crazy Nurse 1.0, just on steroids. No. Cassius, good morning. Karen Davis, did I say? So we got Karen G and Karen Davis. Good morning. GG for life. John Curtis. And everybody else. Pebbles, I see you in here. Sec 2, I see you. Vanna, nice to see you. So there's just a lot of stuff going on. For those that are just tuning in, let me give you a little piece of what I feel at the moment. And this goes for any trolls that may actually be in the chat at this moment.
Who need to hear this? But let me put this out here. Stop sparing folks. Hello, somebody. Stop sparing folks. Nobody cared when your feelings was hurt. Nobody cared when you was pacing the floor. Nobody cared when you was sliding down the wall. Nobody cared when you was standing over there with a face full of tears. You had to suck it up, buttercup. But then when it come to other folk feelings, here you are. Want to tiptoe around it. Want to avoid the elephant in the room. I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to disturb the peace. Stop sparing folk. Ain't nobody spare you when it was your turn. Give it to them real. Give it to them raw. Give it to them uncut and uncensored. This is exactly what it is. This way you had me messed up at. Huh. Yeah. I ain't playing with nobody this season, baby.
Playing with nobody this season. But right? Nobody gave a damn about how many sleepless nights I had while they were bullying me, right? Nobody cared what they were doing when I got mail, when I had people showing up at my house because of the nonsense that they were pulling. Nobody cared when I was being doxxed, right? Went from a vibrant person that loved to go out and hang out and have a great time to, you know, checking my back. That's not cool. And you got people out there dissing on creators nonstop for what? Because they're talking about a topic you don't like? So flippin' what? Move on. Move on. And then to try to deplatform a legit creator is disgusting. You are not a legit creator. You don't do shit. You don't get off your rear end to go help with one of these, nothing. But all you do is sit behind a screen and bitch about all the people that do. Dolly, just not getting all up in your business. I'm sorry the heat that you took on from that wackadoo lady. But why would she flip? Creators are going to create. They're going to expand. They're going to collaborate. They're going to work on new content because it's what our viewers want to see, because we're legitimate content creators. You guys support us. We support you by providing you the content that you want to see. There's a lot of people on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Good morning, love. There's a lot of people on YouTube that like the drama, but complain about it. But the creators that create the absolute most drama appear to be getting the highest ratings. I could myself be in that community, getting much better viewing, much better rating. All that is required of me is to get out into the ditches and become a hood rat. That's all it's required of me. At the end of the day, that's all that's required. This channel would flourish. This channel, it's doing great now. We haven't even been on air for a year, and we're 15 subscribers away from hitting our 10,000 mark. Even if it took me the rest of the year to get those 15 people, I'm still ahead of the game. So there's nothing going on with my channel. Could it be growing faster? Yes. It absolutely could grow faster. But what is required of me for this channel to grow faster is not what I am willing to do. It's not what I'm willing to do. I am not willing to be them. And I can guarantee, no matter how many times they get their whole crew of people to go cry to Twitter and whine like little children and tattle, oh my God, we need to deplatform Dolly Vision because he's had enough of my bullying. Deplatform him. He's not allowing me to bully him anymore. He's trying to take my channel for bullying. Boo effing who? Nobody cares about your petty squabbles. And I guarantee YouTube is looking down on you more so than him because you're a bunch of idiots. Bunch of idiots. But I won't do it. I won't do it. Many of you guys know, even when I come up here and complain, I very rarely say the creator's name because I refuse to give them my platform to grow on. They are already using my name. You're welcome, by the way. How many thousands of dollars have I put in many creators' pocket just by being mean to Bullhorn Betty? Lots. Bullhorn Betty's put food on the table for many creators. Dolly Vision has put food on the table for many creators. Marissa, Molly Go Lightly, has fed a flippin' village. Right? And so all that we are asking is if you want to create garbage content, create it, hit it and quit it. We don't need months-long dissertations about how you hate certain creators. Yet the despicable creators, you turned a blind eye to. I have not heard one of these creators that are picking on the people that actually go out and try to help in these cases, literally put food, boots on the ground in certain communities, trying to get out to Idaho to do that very thing, right? So you're going to dog those people, but you've got people like the poop bucket lady. What's her name? The poop bucket lady, right? Scamming thousands of dollars from people. And these same creators that like to expose grifters and expose the scammers never even touched her. Not one time did they make one video about this woman that scammed people out of money. Not one. Not one. Oh, but good Lord. Let House of Williams cut a joke on some damn milk. Right? Crack a joke gets you more attention than scamming thousands of people on YouTube. But they want to be considered legit, right? They want to convince their audience that they're exposing people on YouTube, except the people that really need to be exposed. So I'm sorry, and I got to apologize to Dolly, because I knew this crazy lady was stalking me because of my affiliation with another creator that she had been stalking for many years. Apparently she was in Dolly's chat. Dolly and I are working with other creators to collaborate on certain cases. But I do enjoy his friendship, right? I enjoy guidance. He's been on YouTube for a lot longer than I have. I've reached out to Guidance in Life. I've reached out to Suzanne. I talked to, A True Crime with Eve. I talk with Chronicles of Olivia, Justice for All, Molly Go Lightly. I even have some conversations here and there with White Boy Lockdown and Noel. Always trying to find information about case, always trying to reach out, always trying to collaborate with other people, right? And do we have our problems? Of course we do. And are they public? Of course they are. Would I prefer that to be? No, of course I would not. But it is what it is. It's the name of the game, being on YouTube. I'm learning. But Dolly wrenched me because people were impersonating me. People were impersonating me, and he wanted to make sure he didn't fall victim to gaslighting and trolls. Now, mind you, I do respect Dolly. I respect him a lot. He's funny. He's nice. He's kind. He gives. He works hard. He's created a great platform, not just on true crime, but he's actually funny. He entertains his audience. He comes up with clever ways to keep his people coming back. Great guy. JLR, the same. Chronicles of Olivia, the same. Marissa, the same. But because of my affiliation with another content creator, it brought this crazy lady picking on Bullhorn Betty. And she still has not stopped from day one, right? Specifically because I was around this person. And she has used that same strategy against Dolly because he's around or speaking to. So she is literally trying to control, this old lady is trying to control creators and creators' creativity through the use of bullying through her online channel. And then she's going to go to Twitter to try to deplatform Dolly in a failed attempt. If you guys haven't noticed, they keep thinking this strategy works. It only works when the person you're trying to bring YouTube's attention to is doing something wrong. when they're not doing anything wrong and they're abiding by YouTube standards, all you're doing is making fools of yourselves. You really are. And I know some people don't like me using that word, fool. I'm sorry. So, Dolly, I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through. I had no part in it. That lady's crazy. Even with her attacking me, I don't know who this lady is. I mean, I know who she is now, right? I had no choice. She's unstable. She was called out by Hillary Clinton herself. That's who she is. A horrible person. And she does horrible things every day. And now she's attacking Dolly. Why? Probably because he gave me a wrench just to make sure I was who I was when I came into his chat. Tell me that's not some childish, petty, I mean, I would say middle school stuff, but it's not. That's like elementary school nonsense. And these are adults. These are adults on YouTube acting like this. But hey, you know what? Bullhorn Betty's the problem. Hey, if they just blame me long enough, maybe they'll convince the whole world Bullhorn Betty caused this whole problem on YouTube. The most dangerous woman on YouTube has an entertainment channel that covers true crimes, and she goes out there and looks for the kids. Oh my God, what a dangerous woman. Right? You gotta like literally paint this out and show you guys how stupid. It's just stupid. Seriously. Let me check on my stuff.
For their opinions, and every supervisor, director go to every staff and ask them how they felt. In my opinion, it would be in the best interest of your employees who are dropping like flies, according to the newspaper, that you actually do.
All right, guys. Well, that was my rant, my 32-minute rant. I'm going to get on here. I'm so sick of my county commissioners going, oh my God, we made a major change in our county, right? So yeah, we're going to have some turnover because the bureaucrats in our county don't live like what we want them to live by, right? So they got to go. We changed a lot. Oh, come on. There we go. Sorry, I'm just popping in and popping out. Maybe I will stay on here for a little longer. Just a bunch of people complaining that we made the wrong decision at the voting box, right? The majority of the county made the wrong decision. And they're probably going to make the wrong decision again in just a few days, right? You're at 998. What is 998? I don't know what that means, Charlotte. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's some, I don't know. I don't know. We got a lot of despicable things going on in this morning, but before we do, like I said, I'm in a meeting. I need to start paying attention. There are just probably in future agenda. I really don't have a lot. I just want to listen today. Today's the, oh geez, Louise. Today's the 9th? Man, this month is going by. Man, this month is going by. Be thankful when you get something else. Right? That's what it says. I haven't read it. I haven't read this yet. I didn't even know it was August 9th. Dear God, thank you for the baby brother, but what I prayed for was a puppy. Thank you for the baby brother, but what I prayed for was a puppy. So this little girl wanted a puppy and she got a brother. Sometimes we look around, assess the situation, and decide that what we think we need. So we go to God and beg and begin praying. Many of us do that, right? Just give this to me and I'll never ask you for anything ever again, right? Out of the blue, our prayers get answered, but the answer isn't what we requested. We were so specific, we think. Now this thing has come along. We didn't get what we asked for. Our prayers were answered, but we got something else. Don't get bitter or so involved with feeling blue about not getting what you requested that you miss out on what you did receive. Wants and needs are closely connected, and all our needs, even the ones we're not completely aware of yet, will be met. Be grateful that God knows more about what we need than we do. Sometimes we pray, we get what we want. Sometimes we get what we need. Accept both answers, the yeses and the something else's, with heartfelt gratitude. Then look around and see what your lesson and gift is. God, help me remember to be thankful even when the gift is not quite what I expected. All right. You guys got the gift of Bullhorn Betty today. Might not be what you expected, might be what you expected. Who knows, right? Be thankful. No. Oh Lord, did I miss somebody? Oh, thank you. Who else was in here? I think I saw another super sticker I missed. Tammy, thank you so much. Thank you. But you guys hear me come up here every now and again. I gravitate toward, creators that are kind, that are accepting, that are kind, that take you for who you are and love you, and I have found quite a few. I started out with quite a few on here, before I even debuted on YouTube. I had some pretty extensive social media fans. I already had a platform, I already had a lot going for me. I just converted from one platform to another. I personally, like when I got on TikTok, it was brutal getting started on TikTok. You get a lot of hate, but TikTok's a little different because they really, you can't say boo. You can't be nasty to anybody on TikTok. You'll be deplatformed with a quickness. Like seriously, you call somebody an idiot, you could be deplatformed on TikTok. I'm not lying. So, I'm part of the creator fund on TikTok, and I'm just now, I've been off TikTok for about 6 months, and I'm just now getting my feet wet trying to upload videos, that I do on YouTube because, that was the platform that built me. And I feel like I just kind of up and left them, I keep trying to tell them, you got to come over here to YouTube if you want to see me, and they do. And many of them have been following me since the Gabby Petito days. A lot of people in here followed me from the Gabby Petito days, right? But we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. And we're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to keep our head held high. We're going to continue to be who we are without being nasty. Now, do I get like this? We went on a 38-minute, tantrum about these other creators that are bitching. They stir this crap up and then they complain about what they stir up. I'm tired of it. If you don't want to be on the end where a creator has had enough and are now taking action, why don't you just pick and move on, right? That would resolve a lot of it. That would give you the ability. It's called a compromise. But these a-holes, they don't want to compromise. What they want to do is they want their will pushed down the throats of everybody on this platform, whether people like it or not. If these small little group of gamers, that's what they are, right? They're gamers. They think that YouTube is a game. They think that I am part of this clique and want to take them out. Like they're insane. Like I'm not part of this game, folks. Like stop the crazy train, let Bullhorn Betty off, and go careem into the people that are scamming and grifting on YouTube. Don't just say, oh, well, she's got a big name. We're going to call her a grifter. Now they're starting to do it to Chris McDonough. And they're only doing that just for their own clicks and views, exactly what they're saying that person is doing. Look over there so you're not looking over here. I'm tired of the hypocrisy. I really am. It's sick. And we all know who is behind all of this. Quit looking behind the curtains. Every time you go to see what they say, you are supporting their channel. The only way it's going to change is if you guys stop doing it. I don't do it, so I'm not part of the problem. Many of you on here don't do it and not part of the problem. But there are many people that are sitting here right now watching me that are. Yeah, I get it. But you're talking about something totally different here. You're talking about something totally different. These people are actively trying to go on Twitter, get YouTube's attention to deplatform Dolly, which has done nothing wrong. The only thing he did wrong, and it's not even wrong, it's just wrong to these people that are trying to deplatform him, is he gave Bullhorn Betty a wrench in his room. That is some of the stupidest stuff I have ever heard. You are trying to take money out of his family's mouth because of a wrench. I really want to put that in perspective to all those people that support that despicable woman. Dolly didn't do it. I didn't even do anything to her to deserve. I have done nothing to any of these creators to deserve this. They attacked me. And then they got mad at me when I had had enough. And then they attacked me even more because I had had enough. Oh, it's my number, my sub count number. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joan. I missed that. Thank you. Yes, we're getting close. What is the actual sub count number? We are exactly at 9,986 subs. We have 14 subs to go, and we are going to hit the 10,000 mark. And it's so funny. Somebody's like, I think it was Guidance. We were talking about, these subs. We're all, those are analytics. Those are just goals. You want to hit those. In the grand scheme of things, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Does it give you a couple extra benefits? Yes, it does, but not that much. You don't really get the good benefits of YouTube until you hit 100,000. Until you hit 100,000 subs. And guess who's about to hit 100,000 subs? Like, she's getting really close. When I met Marissa, what was she at? I want to think she was at 30. Like, now I want to put this in perspective because I've only known Marissa since September 2021. I've never met her before that. Didn't know who she was. And I think she was at 34,000 subscribers on YouTube when I met her. 34,000 subscribers on YouTube. And in this little bit of time, she has amassed over 70,000 subscribers. She's done a good job. People can talk all the smack they want to about Marissa, but you know what? At the end of the day, people are tuning in. She has a great way of talking to people, and she also has a bad way of talking to people, right? But everybody does. Everybody does. Some people hide it, like Cam, and some people are real, like Dolly, Marissa, and myself. I'm going to say whatever I want to say on this platform, whether people like it or not. If my count dropped to 100 people, I would still be talking the same thing that I'm talking right now. I am who I am. Yeah, she may have. And those people may stick once the Bond story's over. They may stick around. They may continue, but those people kind of like that personality. I mean, Andre was what is her name? Dre was no cupcake, man. People like that. She had amassed a lot of people. I don't like bullying people, but I like speaking freely and speaking my mind. Yeah. That's how a lot of people made it over here to the Bullhorn Betty channel, because they were curious about how this one chick was the most dangerous person on YouTube. And they come here and they're like, what? Right? They're looking around like, her? She's not that bad. She's not bad at all. What are these people talking about? And then people's their blinders come off and they start seeing that these people have other issues. It has nothing to do with the content. It has nothing to do with the fact I'm grifting, because I'm not grifting. right? You guys know exactly what I'm doing at all times. I'm raising funds. I'm raising funds. How is that swindling? I'm very transparent. And at the end of the day, you guys get to go out. When the videos come out, you see what I've done. It's not like I went on a vacation and I'm hollering off the bow of a yacht in a bikini drinking suds. I just found out who it was. Surprised because she's speaking really well of you. I'm on no side. I don't know who's speaking well of me. I'm personally coming out in defense of Dolly, because at the end of the day, he became a target, most likely because of me. Right? And I feel bad. I don't think he should apologize. He did nothing flipping wrong. But I understand it because that is his personality. He's not a drama person. I'm not a drama person. I could live all day long talking about these cases, talking about, what's going on, researching it. I could do that all day long and do it just fine, all by myself. I don't care about these other creators on YouTube. Just leave me alone. Simple. And that's all that Dolly, in my opinion, was saying. I only got through that little skit of Dolly, and I felt bad. I felt so bad. He's like, I don't know what I did. Whatever I did, I'm sorry. Right? I'm sorry. And I truly believe Dolly meant it. Not like Cam's sorry, where he was just really just saying it to turn around and lie on some other creator's channel about the conversation that happened. Dolly truly wants the nonsense to end. Do you think he will? Do you think it'll get there? I don't know. I truly don't know. I can tell you I wish him the best. I really do. Oh, thank you, Charlotte Ann. You guys are so sweet. Let me see what the count is. You got me looking. Now you got me looking.
Thing for a little minute.
Turn that off.
Some key points we need to remember when it comes to Summerwell.
Some key points we need to hear when it comes to Summerwell. Sorry, another thing was open, and as soon as I clicked on that tab, it started running. I didn't know that. Thank you. Yeah. And I try to find the creators that do care. You don't see me, bringing a bunch of creators up on my channel that aren't, in my opinion, they don't have to be reputable to YouTube streets, right? They only have to be reputable to me, my channel. And I love True Crime with Eve. I think she's doing a great job. I really do. She's really dove into this case, and she's probably got more research on this case. So if she has an opinion about a case, I'm interested in learning what her opinion is. She's done a heck of a lot more research than me. She's done a heck of a lot more research than many of these other creators that are out there talking about Michael Vaughn's case. True, legit research, not just interviews with the parents. Literally looking into this case with an unbiased eye and formulating an opinion. And does that opinion mean that it's going to be unbiased? Not by the time you're done with your research. That's what I did. That's what I did in Rogersville. We looked at this case with unbiased. We, started honing in on some major issues. And those key points we're talking about. And we're going to continue to talk about key points. I'm just going to read them real quick. And I'm going to get off because I've got to get back to my meeting. And then I'll come live around noon and come live when the meetings are all wrapped up. I may not come live this evening. I may not come when the meetings are wrapped up. And here's why. My family is in town. So I'm going to the beach house. And I'm going to probably be there. I don't know. I may come to you guys live from, if I can get my phone or the computer to work, I may come live directly from the beach tomorrow. Because you literally walk out the door and you're on the beach. So I'm going to be, my family's been, I don't see my family often anymore because I travel so much. And when I'm not traveling, I'm preparing lives and trying to get, schedules and things like that going on. We're already in the week. I still want to bring Crime Stories Obsessed on. I still haven't even been able to reach out to her. So I've got a lot of stuff in the pipe, but that's going to be rolling out. I just don't know. But let's go over the key points and why. And these are just some, and this is a rolling list. Like I'm adding stuff to this every single day. And family, Summer Wells' key points are the last persons to see her alive. Timelines don't add up. They still don't add up after a year, mind you. Suspicious behavior in and around the time Summer Wells' disappearance. Inconsistent statements. Games and pranks that they played on other people while their child was missing when they should have been out looking for their child and weren't. They were getting home. They were using and abusing at the house. CPS was coming the next day after Summer disappeared. Don Wells was acting suspicious. Remember that the day before, as if something was breaking off. The magical phone erases, right? From 3:30 on the day of June 15th on all three phones, Branda's, Candace, and Don's phone. Does it make sense? Stops at the storage shed. His daughter's missing. He's driving frantically, so fast that he was able to cut off 15 minutes of his time. He had to have been going at least 130 or 140 miles an hour home to cut that much time off of his route home from his job in Jonesboro. But he flies so fast home, and instead of going to his house, he decides to drive past the driveway to his home to go to the shed and stop there first. But what he tells the audience is that he is pulling up in the Subaru and pulls it up to the creek around his house on Beach Creek Road. But see, to the average person, you wouldn't realize he can't do that. Why? Because there's a rail on Beach Creek Road that blocks that creek from being able to pull a car into it. And if you got the car into it, you wouldn't be able to get the car out of it. So that doesn't make sense. The lack of emotion. We've watched time and time again Don Wells talk about some of the despicable things he thinks could be happening to his daughter. And he's talking as a matter of fact as I'm talking to you right now. Just another day at the house. No emotion. He thinks that his daughter is getting the snot beat out of her and used in ways a child should never, ever, ever even know about. And he is just talking just like this. She's probably getting, blah, 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 blah. That's how he said it. Just like that. No emotion. From day one has used past tense. The mysterious house cleaning the boys were doing the day. Oh, Tiffers. What happened to Olivia? Nothing. We still work together. She actually just put out a few videos. She's building up her YouTube channel again. So please, if you guys haven't, go over there and subscribe to her, because I noticed I wasn't getting my notifications for her account. So I had to unsubscribe and resubscribe. Yeah, Tiffers, go over there. She's dropped a few videos here recently. I just don't think people are getting her notifications because she was off YouTube for a while. The mysterious nap that we didn't hear about until March 1st, 2022, almost 9 months after Summer went missing. The laundry that nobody knew about until like 5 or 6 months after Summer went missing. And that's about the same time we found out about the mysterious lunch. Chronicles of Olivia is hers. Hunter's contact. Candace wanted to allege that Hunter reached out to her first, but she texted him, which solicited the call. So it makes me wonder, why was Hunter involved when he had not been associated with his family? Why this day was he called? Why this day was he asked to go to all these places with her? Why this day when he hadn't done that in forever? The 911 call and the mysterious walk. Who made the 911 call? We were told with that 911 call that Summer just went missing 10 minutes previously. But then when we go on to the TBI newsroom, we find out that Summer hadn't been seen from her mother. It was reported by her mother. That's what was stated on the newsroom, reported by her mother, that she had not seen her since the afternoon. Much different than what we were hearing about for a very, very long time when she told everybody across this world that Summer went missing only 10 minutes before she made the 911 call. And we know that the 911 call was made around 6:30 at night. That would bring her back to 6:15 to 6:20 when Summer went missing, again, evening time. Yet it has been established and now fact that Summer disappeared in the afternoon, meaning that Don and Candace lied to us all of this time. It is now established and proven, and a proven fact. Cam and Candace left the property twice instead of one time, which she tried to tell us. We heard about phones being thrown in the lake. What parents do that when they have a missing child? Who starts destroying evidence by throwing phones in the lake when you have a missing child? If something could be possible, one little thing on your phone that could possibly potentially help bring your daughter home, why would you be destroying that evidence? And if she threw those phones in there, why is she not getting charged with destroying evidence or obstructing justice? More charges she could get and have it. When Tim Mullen went to court with Don Wells and took his phone for 2 weeks and then downloaded his phone, thank you, Chrissy, and downloaded his phone onto his computer. And we know that's true because we heard BK catch Tim Mullen doing that. And he recorded that conversation with Tim Mullen and put it out for the world to see. So we know Tim Mullen had the phone. We know Tim Mullen downloaded the content of that phone. And we know that that Tim Mullen misrepresented him having the phone to Candace for 2 weeks. Then he chooses to turn that phone over to Candace, which Candace then states that she didn't take it to law enforcement, but rather gave it to the uppers. When questioned on who the uppers were, she refused to answer, outside of saying that they were kind of law enforcement, but not. The children, while mom and dad and grandma got substances, got liquor, got beer, all these things, probably, they drank. That whole refrigerator was probably filled with this stuff. I don't know, right? But they fill hundreds of dollars in booze. Yet they give their children dollar frozen pizzas from the store every single day. No food. Disgusting living environment where wires are hanging out that can electrocute the children. The environmental negligence, the abuse, the substance abuse, the domestic violence in that home. All of these things going on. Don Wells being accused of multiple SA allegations from multiple women. I even have a source that has told me that he SA'd his own oldest daughter. So him being incapable of doing that to Summer is almost next to impossible because he's already done it to one of his children. So these are the reasons. And people are like, well, you have no proof of that. Circumstantial cases go before our courts all the time. And people are convicted based upon circumstantial evidence. So this illusion that these enablers of these monsters keep peddling that there's no evidence, there is a lot of evidence. They are just acting as if it's not evidence, right? They are the ones, it's not me misrepresenting the facts, it's them. Because they keep trying to say, oh, that's not evidence. Yes, it is. Why don't you look up the Tennessee rules of evidence? Circumstantial evidence wins cases all day long across this country, every single day. This is a pretty damn good circumstantial case. You know what would make this even more a much better, more impactful circumstantial case? Showing all the specific issues with their timeline that don't add up. Listing all the specific inconsistent statements. That would even bolster this with a circumstantial case. So, to all those people out there that say that there's no evidence, yes, there is. There absolutely is. Just because you don't call it evidence doesn't mean the court of law doesn't. So this idea that Don Wells, there's no evidence of him being a monster, I could sit here and literally go 24 hours, probably 48 or 72 hours, outlining every single thing, proving that this man is not only a monster, but a sexual deviant. And these people want to sit there and give this man a pass while he has a missing child. But yet, the Bullhorn Betty channel's the problem. Dolly Vision's the problem, right? JLR's the problem. Marissa, Molly Golightly's the problem. Justice for All's the problem. Chronicles of Olivia's the problem. That's the problem. It's not Don Wells. It's these damn YouTubers. That's the problem. Firsthand knowledge is evidence. Affidavits are evidence. Best kind of evidence you can have. Firsthand, eyewitness testimony. That's evidence. We have that. We have been publicizing that since the day we made our debut in Rogersville, Tennessee. We have evidence of the conduct that went on up on that hill. Evidence because it's firsthand knowledge. It's people's accounts of what they experienced up there. And they were corroborated by other people's interviews. That's evidence. So the next time you hear somebody going out there and saying, oh, there's no evidence of that. Yes, there is. There absolutely is. Yeah. And we exposed, before we even knew about these allegations, it was JLR that exposed this man. And JLR exposed Don Wells' 30-year criminal conduct across multiple states. Nobody knew about that, or if they did, they only knew about 1 or 2 states. JLR dived in and got us the mug shots that everybody's using from state to state. That was JLR's work. JLR did that. Anyways. Chrissy, my theory, the first thing I want to do is it's frustrating for me because I have been an advocate for the low-hanging fruit. If you don't have enough evidence to lock them up for the disappearance of Summer Wells, you definitely have enough evidence of the atrocities that were committed upon those children. They definitely have that. They have that in their own officers' affidavits over the last few years going to that property. Based on their own affidavits, their own law enforcement affidavits. That's not even one other person coming up. They have enough to arrest them on the child neglect charges based upon their own sheriffs and deputies' affidavits over the last few years. Let's be honest. They have enough. So why aren't they doing it? There could be a few reasons. And I think it has to do with the Department of Children and Family Services. I really do. So it is my understanding that the only way that law enforcement or the district attorney can go after people for these types of charges is whenever they're initiated by the Department of Children and Family Services. So if they have not been initiated yet, now I don't believe that they are over and above the sheriff's department. If the sheriff sees something that's criminal, they have every right and opportunity to charge them with it. I have not yet seen a state statute or a federal statute that precludes law enforcement from going over and above Child Protective Services head and charging parents with the absence of the initiation from Children and Child Protective Services. I don't think that Child Protective Services are so large because, again, they are not elected. Our sheriffs of our counties are elected. And the sheriffs of the counties have the broadest power of any government official in any county, period. Period. So the idea that the law enforcement has to wait for Child Protective Services is BS. It's ludicrous, and there's nothing that states that. I think what it is it's resources. I think that they don't want to have 10 different lawsuits going at these wells, and they're trying to put it all in a nice big package to take them to court one time and be done with it because they can't afford to take them to court more than that. That's what I truly believe. I truly believe this nonsense comes down to finances. I truly believe that they're allowing these despicable people to run all over the streets of Tennessee because of money. I think all of this, I think the whole thing that created this environment where summer could disappear was lack of money. And I think lack of money is still the problem to this day. I did watch some of Queen Bee's. Who is this thing just popped up on me? Think before you speak. Yeah, I watched Queen Bee. Actually, I posted one of her things related to that ConPI on my community page. But I don't know. I've heard of Chasing Truth because of Cher. But other than that, I don't know the other people. Again, I mean, and I don't even know Chasing Truth or Queen Bee for that matter. I just have heard of them, and I have shared Queen Bee's comment. And I think Queen Bee comes in here into the panel, into the chat every now and again. But I meet so many people, I can't be 100% and don't want to say, especially to not a Bullhorn Betty fan, I don't want to say, I've never been to Bullhorn Betty's channel. I don't know. I think. What can we do? Contact politicians. How can we help? It does come down to politics. Let's be honest. Everything in this country comes down to politics. If you need money for veteran services, if you need money for children's services, if you need money for any damn services, it's coming down to the government. Because listen, because this is government business right here. Okay, you hear that? This is boring stuff. People don't like listening to this. They don't like doing this kind of work. Right? We're talking about oyster projects, ways to save our water. I mean, you got to listen to all this stuff to get to the meat and potatoes. Many people don't have the time nor want to do that. I want to do that. I want to be beneficial to my community. I like that. I can stay. This is my jam. This boring crap here is my jam. I can sit in that room at the BOCC meeting for literally 8 hours talking about government business. And I've done it. Sometimes our meetings went on for 11, 12 hours. I was there for all of it. I kind of got away because my schedule had gotten so crazy with the travels and stuff like that, but I'm home now. And the whole reason why I even built the platforms that I did or tried to make money on YouTube was to continue my work in this thing. Have my objectives changed since coming to YouTube? You damn right. You damn right. My focus has flipped a complete 180 to the point where now my main focus is saving our children as opposed to removing traffic lights and red light cameras in my county. So, yeah, If you guys can get out and start reaching out, mailing your representatives, your state house and your state Senate representatives, as well as your USA Senate and House of Representatives, we could make some changes. But the bottom line is I think the very first change that needs to be made, hands down, in my opinion, is a centralized computer system. We have to have a centralized computer system that has these people's names, date of birth, and social security numbers in them, so you know you are looking at the right file when you're going into this. And you see it should not matter what state these parents move from. If a person from the Department of Children's Services is looking into a child or a parent, they should be able to type that person's name, date of birth, and social security number in a system and pull out every single contact that person has had with any child protective services across the United States. That seems like it would be the most impactful and most helpful. And why in 2022 we do not have that for our children right now is beyond me. That is step one, a centralized database of these despicable parents. So these, and there are parents that have done nothing wrong and have child protective services because of a call or something. We see it happening on Marissa's channel. We just see, cops showing up at her house, wanting to talk to her son. We've seen it. Those cases are closed very quickly. And those notes are added to that system. So even if it was somebody that was being bullied through the system, they would be able to have record of that and see that that's what's happening and know that this is a lighter case. Yes, we need to make contact, but nothing major is going on. They should have the right to know that. Anybody that's dealing with our children across our country should have a file that anybody in the Department of Children alphabet soup across this country should be able to see. Period. If they are here to protect our children, protect our damn children. Protect our children. Oh, let's see. She needs one more. Let me see where we are on that. You guys are pushing Bullhorn Betty up, aren't you? Where are we in our count? Let's find out. It'd be easier for me to find my account. I keep forgetting I got to go over here. So we are down. We are 6 subscribers away. 6 subscribers away right now of reaching our $10,000 subscriber mark. Thank you guys all for being a part of that, by the way. The average major crime goes to court here in Florida is 2 to 4 years. Yes, that is correct. 2 to 4 years. But you know what made me very upset is that we have that movie shooter, Curtis Reeves. It really upset me that he had less than a week trial, a murder trial, less than a week. It lasted less than a week, and he was found not guilty of the stand your ground law, which I don't know how he was able to pull that off. I wasn't there for those hearings. I went there like 1 or 2 times, and that was about it. So, but then we have a 2-month-long Amanda Heard and Johnny Depp trial over slander or, those types of allegations, right? And it lasted almost 2 months. We have a murder trial that lasts less than a week and a defamation suit that lasts 2 months. Can't make this stuff up. Hey, White Rabbit. Good morning. Good morning. I managed to sleep. I know. I slept yesterday too. I have finally decided I need to get my sleep back on schedule. I feel so off when I'm going live at 8:30 in the morning. This has just been happening over like the last couple months, but I like my morning because it screws up everything. It screws up everything me coming this late for me personally. Like I can't make it to the gym, because by the time I'm off the live, now it's already like 11. I've got to get my research done because we got to have a conversation tomorrow morning. It's just this never ending cycle. And Bullhorn Betty's locked in this house. I feel like I'm in jail myself. Seriously. So, today, I'm going to listen to my BOCC meeting. I'm going to interject myself where I feel appropriate or something that resonates with me or something that, I've got, just like here, I have things that I'm willing to accept and things I'm unwilling to accept. And if it rises to the level of unwilling to accept, that's when I speak and have my voice heard in front of my county commissioners. That's how we do it. If you guys want to get involved, if this is what we want to do, we need to have a strategy to help these children. And maybe that might be a brainstorming session that we can bring back here so we can have action items to go to our politicians to help these children and to advocate for better laws to help these children. That's something I can get on all day long. And it's bipartisan. I'm sure, there are people in here, we don't agree politically on a lot of things, but this is something I think we can all agree with politically. That needs to come to the surface and that we all need to advocate for, because quite frankly, even though we watch these cases, we're tired of watching these cases. I'm tired of covering these cases. I would much rather be covering, like foodie stuff, going to different things, and actually even like the serial killers, like following their cases and bringing their cases to life on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Much rather be doing cases that have already been, talked about. They've already been argued in the court systems, and they just, it's just to bring up a history, a time, kind of like what we're going to be doing soon, probably in October for Emmett Till. It's just a part of our life, our history, our era that we need to bring to life and expose. And there's other people that need to be held accountable for that era that haven't. We're putting people that were associated with Nazi Germany still in jail. Like if we find out that they were associated with the chambers and stuff like that, and they were able to come over here, disguise themselves and come over here and get into the United States to escape responsibility for what they did, we are taking, the United States is still arresting those people. Some people are 100 years old. If they're still alive and still breathing, they're being hauled into court to answer for their crimes. This lady with Emmett Till should be no different. It should be no different. Do I feel bad? Yes, I feel bad that it makes me sick. Racism was a something that was in this country. It was taught behavior that was taught from generation to generation in this country, and we are breaking the cycle. There were a lot of people in this country that were racist. Yet they didn't go out and lynch people, torture them, and then murder them. But this group of people did. And they need to be held accountable for that. They need to be held accountable for that. I'm thankful for the country that we live in today. It is grown leaps and bounds. We are learning. I'm not going to say we've learned. We still got a lot of growth. But this country is learning from its past mistakes. It is. Miss White Rabbit. That reminds me. Today is Tuesday. 2 for Tuesday. White Rabbit has really come strong for Bullhorn Betty. She really has. She really has. She has come out swinging. She is aligned. She's building her team. And she's coming under fire, folks. Our beautiful White Rabbit surely is. She's coming under fire. But she's playing the game. Playing the game, right? But she doesn't want anybody sinking her battleship. She doesn't want anybody throwing her off the island. And quite frankly, we need her therapist. We can't have a crazy turtle island without having at least one therapist on the island. We just can't do it. I mean, we're crazy, right? And that's under Dr. Rabbit's care, right? Dr. Rabbit has to get off the island. The crazy becomes crazier. We got to have our therapist. We got to have our therapist on the island. So today, what I'm saying is tonight is Turtle Island night for all the night owls out there. We have to save White Rabbit. When she's getting more votes to get off the island than Bullhorn Betty, we got a problem, folks. We got a problem. So the way the whole game works, if you guys haven't watched Dolly Vision, we have Survivor Island. It's a game. It's actually a fun game. And so you can call in. So the way the rules work, you can have one call in and you can choose to either save someone or vote to have someone removed. Those are your two options, save or vote to have someone new. Now you can vote as many times as you want in the chat for $5. So you can multiple times, you can call and save someone, you can call and remove someone. I think it's even 5 votes for $20 as opposed to 4 votes for $20. You get an extra vote if you donate $5 to the channel. And you can say, for example, Molly Go Lightly was kicked off. Now, why she was kicked off before Candace Bly, I have no idea. There was a lot more despicable people. Even that lady, why can't I remember her name? The one that I was dying when they were talking about the poop bucket. What is her name? Like, I'm dying here, right? I almost want to show that clip. Is it that clip? I almost want to show the clip. Let me see if I can find that clip. That clip was so hilarious. I'm going to end up missing my BOCC meeting because of you guys. I just want to tell you, it's all your fault. But let's look at Dolly Vision. I know it wasn't this last one. It was the one before that where, let's see if we can find it. Crafting Through the Lies. Thank you. So I got to tell you, that clip, when they were explaining what happened, I've got to find it. I've got to find that clip. It was so freaking hilarious. I was rolling. I literally got tears rolling down my face. He does that to me every now and again. I mean, and it's not really just him. It's also the turtles. Like, they're funny people, right? They may be slow, but they got it, man. They got it. They got it, you know? Yeah. So anyways, so how you do it is like, and just getting on the tangent of like how these people chasing truth, or what is it? Crafting Through the Lies, right? How did Marissa get kicked off before these people? Like, Crafting Through Their Lies was caught scamming people. Candace Bly has a missing child, you know, it's like, and you guys boot Marissa for what? Anyways, so her people came strong. Her people came. Yeah, I know. Stupid playing the island. It's good time. It is good times. It's good times. It's good time. And so anyways, her people came in strong and voted her back on the island. So Marissa's on the island. Like, this woman came in strong. She's like, hey, you know, I'm here. So, and White Rabbit like came in there like, hey, I'm here. And then you got Bullhorn Betty saying, hey, from way in the back, right? So anyways, it's gotten White Rabbit under some heavy fire. You know, we got to go and start representing. We got to go represent and help, you know, our ally, White Rabbit. So if you guys play along on Turtle Island and you guys are going to be participating tonight, if you call in, now you don't get the golden egg or the opportunity for the golden egg unless you call in. So the people that are in the chat that are paying for their vote, they don't get an opportunity for that golden egg. The only people that do are the ones that call in. So if you call in on your free call and you get the golden egg, we are going to save White Rabbit tonight. We need to push for her to have immunity for the next game. I know. Listen, that's the reason why I have been running lives late, is because I am addicted to the Dolly Vision channel, right? Especially these Turtle Islands. Let's be honest. I mean, White Rabbit does me good. She's on in the afternoon. I can watch her all day long and get my White Rabbit fix. But the only way I can get my Dolly fix is to stay up late. That's a good question, Charlotte Ann. Great question. I don't know is the answer. It really depends because many people know Dolly has a job. So it depends. Is he working today? Is he not working today? That will really depend because if he's not working, did I make it? Did I make it? I hear people going off. Hold on. Let me go check. Oh my God! Guys, we made it. We hit 10,000 subscribers on the live today. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the love and support. That is just, I almost want to cry. Oh my goodness. Yay. We made it, folks. We made it. I tell you what, getting to that 10,000, this last a week and a half has been absolutely grueling, literally grueling. Because you're looking at it, it's like it's not going fast enough. It's not. We made it! Yay! We're part of the Low Mile High Club. But you guys all got to witness it. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so happy. I saw it turn over. You should. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. So we officially made it, folks. It's been a long journey to this point, but we're here. We're here. And I anticipate this just growing even more and more and more. Again, I had the goal of reaching 10,000 at my 1 year mark. So you can imagine because we went through a lot, I mean, we went through a horrible several months of straight bullying, people just, spreading all kinds of stuff about me and at one time I wondered if this channel, I was growing so quickly, so fast on this channel. And then I had to take, I did a slip, like I was almost to my 10,000 mark. I think it was back in February or March. And then a whole bunch of stuff started hitting and people were removing and all this. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it. Thank you. And all this stuff was moving and everything like that. And then I went back to like 6,200. I think I lost like 2,000 people like overnight. And so I was like, it was really hard on me. It really was because I was working and I didn't understand where all this hate and nastiness was coming from because I was just running a channel on YouTube. And so what? I use a bullhorn. If I go out and protest, many people protest around this country. Why is Bullhorn Betty being beat up for doing what everybody else does when things don't go their way, right? I do it lawfully, I do it legally, but whatever. So now we're here. And I was wondering, back in February, if I should go forward. And everybody kept saying, just keep moving forward, put one foot in front of the other, put one foot, and we do, and we did. And I'm very happy. Thank you all for all the love and support to get me here to 10,000. I even actually had a few creators reach out to me and say, hey, I can help push you, over the 10,000 mark. And I'm like, no, I really want to do it on my own. So I really, people did reach. So as other creators, they did believe in me. They wanted to help me. And I did turn down several of them. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Love Bug. And I couldn't do it without my wonderful mods, by the way, like Anissa, Robin, all of you guys, Ronnie, all of you guys that mod for me do an amazing job and really help cultivate a good, conversation through the chat. I love it. At one point when the hate was coming here, we were blocking people right and left because it was just awful. And now that it's calmed down a lot, even if they have things that aren't the nicest, we allow them their opportunity on here to speak. Things have calmed down a lot. At one point we were getting hit right and left. Now you're a one-on-one. Oh, Karen, thank you. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys are so sweet. You guys are making my day. I thought I was getting up. I was going to have to listen to a boring BOCC meeting. So far, I've only listened to about 5 minutes of it. And we hit 10,000. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me find this. I got to find this clip though. Which one was it though? Let me go into his videos. Where's our Turtle Island? Was it the one 5 days ago? What's today? Today is Tuesday. He did Sundays and he took off. So it's this one here. It's got to be this one. Let me find the spot.
It's me, your skin. Mineral sun protection feels good for me, but may not look as...
Dolly, don't strike me. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I was teary-eyed. I know. I'm so happy. You guys are so sweet.
When you bed.
Man, I saw the video. It ain't no joke.
We're gonna play through here. We gotta find this clip.
Man, she did the doo-doo.
Oh, damn. She went straight number 2.
In the bucket.
In the bucket.
I think it was for her OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. I hope she made a few bucks on that one, because that's extreme.
That's extreme fetish type thing. But yeah, man, those rabbits rolling in hard tonight. And,
they everywhere.
I appreciate you taking my call. I gotta go, man. They're watching me.
All right, peace. All right, another one for doodle in a bucket. Okay, you got to use the restrooms on Turtle Island. You can't just go pop your butt down on a bucket. Deuce. Got it.
There's a place where somebody explains.
Yes.
2%.
What up, 2%?
The noises are throwing me off. If the phone's ringing and you're hanging up on people while you're still talking.
I know, because it's the call waiting. I don't know how to turn the call waiting off.
You can't turn it off, Dolly.
Switching the phone line to something that don't have call waiting and changing the numbers, so I don't have to keep doing that. What it is multiple people calling at the same time. So while I'm talking to you, somebody's trying to ring in the phone.
Oh,
It used not to do that.
I had to call 30 times.
Oh, Gone Girl just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Gone Girl.
All right, let's go back. Let's go back to a little bit more. There's a place where they tell her.
Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey. How's it going?
This is Stu. Doing good. This is Stu. And I'm a rabbit follower, and I live in the park, and Crafting has to go.
Crafting has to go. Are y'all evicting her from the trailer park and everything?
We are. Her and her bucket. She could make it stink in here.
Yeah, her and the shit bucket got to go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Crafting through the lies for not shitting in the toilet like a normal person. All right.
I'm sorry. This is. Am I the only one dying here? This stuff is cracking me up.
I don't know what you don't just be shitting in the trailer park. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
Turtle Island. Don't shit in the bucket.
Dolly, this is Tennessee Moonshine.
Moonshine.
Hey, my boy stays tonight. I'm happy.
JLR?
Yeah, he's my boy.
Is he cool?
Yeah, I want.
Even JLR's got some love out there, man.
Candace, Bly, or Wells? Which one?
Whichever she's going by.
Whichever one she's going by. Okay. And for what reason do you want to vote?
Let's see if I can get it. I want to get him talking about.
Thanks so much.
All right, peace.
There's got to be a place where he asked it. I remember him asking.
Good start here. You know what I'm saying? If this was a race, he'd be winning right now. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey.
Hey, Gunner's Full Girl Wood here. I want to vote off Candace.
You want to vote off Candace Bly because she's been hiding on the island.
Yeah, I can't find it, guys. But let's just listen to it for a few more minutes and then I'll pull it.
We don't have secrets on Turtle Island.
That's right. We don't be hiding stuff here. I heard she posted a video of some woods on a new channel and then deleted the channel.
Yeah, I saw that. It was just a black screen. And then today there were rumors that Don is getting out in October and he's not going to have to go to his rehab. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true too. He gets to skip rehab.
For Saturday.
Yeah. I've been telling people, I was like, man, you know.
I know.
He's getting out.
I agree with you.
I want everybody to tell me that Dolly was right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chrissy.
I'll be waiting for those phone calls.
I think so. I'm with you. And I've got one other comment or question. Do you know Why turtles can't stand up?
Why turtles can't stand up?
They have reptile dysfunction.
That was the lamest joke I think I heard, but it was funny. I cracked up.
Bye, Dolly.
All right, face.
Reptile
Guys,
dysfunction.
if y'all have it, make sure y'all like the video as y'all come in. We got a little ways to go tonight. On the
Whoever called that in, that was a clever
Candace
little
I've seen another
little
comment in
joke.
A chat that says Candace has to go. Also, I seen another one for Crafton. White Rabbit's team is in here representing, playing the game tonight.
Representing. We got to save White Rabbit next week or this week. Tonight. We gotta save it tonight.
I'm Nick Nimmin, and I'm a StreamYard user. For the
So am
last
I.
6
I am
years,
a
I've been live
StreamYard
streaming
user.
consistently.
My name's Bullhorn Betty, and I am a StreamYard
I
user.
want to vote off cracking through life.
Okay, and for what reason do you want to vote off Miss Crafton through the lies?
Because she's scamming people too much, and I don't know. She just is no good and dirty in the streets. She's
Dirty
gotta go.
in the streets and a freak in the sheets. That means Crafton through the lies got to go.
Yep.
All right,
I'm
I'll take
Team
you.
White Rabbit.
Team Rabbit.
Team Rabbit.
Hey.
You
All right, y'all
holding
have something
strong
else to
today.
Crafton through the lies?
Team
See
Rabbit.
Any of the rabbits?
Rally the troops, folks. Rally the troops.
Everybody? Oh, okay, I got you. So it's just not a rabbit thing; it's a whole internet thing.
I just love White Rabbit.
Oh, okay,
Aw.
cool.
We love White Rabbit over here
Peace.
too.
Thank you.
Okay, the rabbits are in full effect tonight. Okay, they came in, they eating up all the lettuce and shit, pillaging the village.
What about the carrots?
Dolly, Candace, for being a bad mom. There's Dolly, Turtle Island.
Hello?
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 Stop.
Okay, one of us got to stop for sure.
Okay, for sure. This is Izzy Pop.
Izzy.
Yes.
Okay, you got to.
I think this is the one.
Yes, I'm voting for Crafting Through Lives.
Crafting through the lies. And for what reason will you want to vote that lovely lady off?
Because I just entered the trailer park and I noticed that she left a lot of things behind. And her dog, Lulu, used to bark at me all the time when I was in chat. It scared me.
Okay, that's traumatic.
Yeah.
Is this real?
That's just as good a reason as any other reason.
White Rabbit, did you let Crafting Through the Lies move into the trailer park?
All right.
There's one where somebody explains the situation. I thought it was Izzy.
OG Bobby Johnson, my vote is for Stoner in the Hot Box.
You voting for Stoner in the Hot Box. And what reason you voting for Stoner in the Hot Box?
Because the earth is not flat. It's not.
It's definitely not flat. All right, we got to get him up off the island because this is a round island.
America.
America. Okay, that was OG Bobby Johnson right there. I want to vote off Candace Bly ×5 for not taking good care of her children.
Damn.
Dolly.
Candace is off the island, folks, just to let you know. We're not voting for Candace. All we're doing is saving White Rabbit.
Dolly. Turtle Island. Dirty poop bucket lies for not being crafty. Okay, what's the deal with the bucket?
It's coming up.
Called her a shit bucket. What's going on with crashing through the lies in the bucket? I'm kind of lost. Dolly, Turtle Island. Another one through
Hi,
crafting through the lies.
I want to vote off crafting.
Crafting through the lies. And for what reason do you want to vote off crafting through the lies?
We got to put this up.
She's a dirty little poop bucket.
What is with the bucket thing? I'm lost with the bucket. What did she do with a bucket?
She pooped in a bucket.
Did she really poop in a bucket?
Yeah, I can't even go to Home Depot now. I'm like, oh my God, crafting just pooped in it.
She really didn't poop in no bucket. You messing with me. Okay, I feel like you're messing with me. There's a video of her pooping in a bucket?
Yeah, you gotta look for it.
I mean,
if you're into that kind of thing.
Is that on Pornhub?
No.
Okay, but I'll take your vote. Don't forget like the video.
Thank you.
That woman didn't really poop in a bucket, did they? Because everybody says she's a shit bucket. Everybody keeps saying something about a bucket. I'm kind of lost with what's up with the bucket.
down my face.
Dolly.
Yes.
Hey, it's Mrs. Tiffy.
Somebody said she really pooped it in the bucket. Shout out to the rabbits. The rabbit army can grow it. I'm proud of rabbit. Trailer Park's been moving up in the world.
That's right. So crafting through the lies has got to go.
Crafted through the lies. And for what reason do you want to get rid of the lady that shits in buckets?
Because she left Coco holding the shit bucket.
She left Coco holding the shit bucket. And I take it Coco is her little doggy?
No, that's Lulu.
Oh, who the hell is Coco?
You know who Coco says it is. Or Suze. Whatever. All the beef for it.
Okay. Well, that lady needs to stop doing in buckets.
I'm sorry.
Definitely take that vote.
Peace.
Peace. Okay, that's a little crazy. That's a little strange. And a whole lot of change right there. Dolly.
Ow, Dolly, really? We know we got to keep the lights on Dolly Vision. Because I don't want him coming and sleeping on my couch. I love him from afar.
Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey. How's it going?
This is Duke. Doing good. This is Duke. And I'm a rabbit follower, and I live in the park, and crafting has to go.
Crafting has to go. Are y'all evicting her from the trailer park and everything?
We are. Her and her bucket.
Yeah, her and the shit bucket got to go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Crafting through the lies for not shitting in the toilet like a normal person. All right. Peace.
All right, guys. That's as much as I can take. I am over here dying. That is just hilarious. Like, I got literally tears. Like, I've been trying to keep my mascara and my eyeliner straight, and it's hard this morning. It is hard. Oh, my goodness. Well, Rabbit, you're representing, again, you've taken on a lot of fire, helping Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty wants to return the favor. We are rallying the troops tonight for Turtle Island. Everybody's asking what time. I don't know. I don't know what time it's going to go on. It changes. What do I mean by that? Well, sometimes Dolly has to work on Tuesday. And if he has to work on Tuesday, he doesn't get home until 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night or whatever time he gets home at night, right? He's got to set up the studio, set up the thing. It could be 1 o'clock in the morning. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for the love and support. You guys are really, really awesome. I really appreciate it. It was a milestone. Bullhorn Betty just turned over to 10,000 subscribers. Not even fully 8 months would be the 22nd. Actually, it would have been the 20th because I designed my logo on the November 19th. It was live on November 20th. And Bullhorn Betty channel started shortly. I think it was the 22nd of November when we started. So what is that? December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So I guess we are over 8 months. We are 8 months. We are 8 months and some days. So we did it. We did it. So thank you guys all for everything. But you guys have to go over to Turtle Island. I don't know what time he's coming on tonight. If he's off today, it'll probably be earlier. If he gets off work later, then it'll probably be later. I try to watch, but I know White Rabbit is on the pulse. If you guys have not subbed up to White Rabbit's channel, get over there and sub up because she gets us all coordinated and gets the troops ready to start rocking it out on Turtle Island. So if you guys have not subbed up to White Rabbit's channel, please go over there and sub up. She keeps us all on track with Turtle Island. She really does. And not only that, but she is YouTube's therapist, and we love her. You have proof and corroboration. I see it daily. JLR is the most tenacious. Yeah, don't ever stop. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, that's just coming down. But I'm so sick and tired of this. We don't have evidence. Witness statement is evidence, first of all. It's not, it is what they saw. It's eyewitness. Trust me, if I get robbed, what would I prefer to have? No DNA or an eyewitness? I'd rather have an eyewitness. Right? If you think that I need a videotape or DNA on my purse from the person that stole it, you're crazy. All I need is Joe Blow across the street to watch this jack off take it. Eyewitness testimony. Best evidence you can have. Best evidence you can have. And we've got so much eyewitness testimony wrapped up in this. People last year, how do we know that? They've admitted to it. Timeline doesn't add up. How do we know? Because Don's admitted to it. Right? Multiple times. Suspicious behavior in and around the time of Summer's disappearance. We have Jackie Dobbs' testimony. We have Dudley John's testimony. Plus, we have our own we're all eyewitnesses to it. We all have firsthand knowledge from what we saw of all the suspicious behavior that Don and Candace had. We are eyewitnesses to that. That's evidence. Inconsistent statements. We are all witnesses to that because we jump from panel to panel to panel. We've watched these interviews. We've watched the changes happen. We are ourselves the witnesses to some of this information. We ourselves have firsthand knowledge, i.e. witnesses, i.e. evidence of this very fact. So where's the evidence? Not only do we have actual people coming out and giving their truths of what happened in that home, multiple people corroborating each other's statements. We also have Don Wells and Candace's own statements. We are all part of the evidence ourselves as we watch this whole entire thing unfold. CPS coming over the next day. That's fact. That's fact. Pranks and games. We witnessed that ourselves. What, we not trust our own eyes and our own ears now? The magical phone erase. That came out of Don's mouth. That's factual. Lack of emotion. We all witnessed that. Where's the evidence? What? All right, whatever. At the end of the day, it is what it is, right? We know ourselves, what we've seen with our own eyes and our own ears from Don Wells himself. We know and we have saw and we have heard from Ronnie Lawson ourselves. There is no possibility of an abduction. None. So, with that being said, where's the evidence? Not only are we part of the evidence, but you can just go on YouTube and look for Don Wells or Candace Wells, and you can get all the evidence you need right from them themselves. People are enabling these monsters. Cam, Allie, and Chasing Truth is enabling these monsters. They're misrepresenting facts while pointing fingers at everybody else as misrepresenting facts. They're trying to convince their audience that there is no evidence of these crimes. That is a lie. That is a flat out lie. There is evidence that she was last seen by them. There is evidence that their timelines don't add up. There is evidence of their suspicious behavior in and around the time that Summer Wells went missing. There is evidence of inconsistent statements. There is evidence of pranks and games that they played while their child was missing. There is evidence that CPS was coming over the next day. It is evident that those boys have been removed from that home. There is evidence that someone deleted Don, Candace, and Grandis's phone from 3:30 on June 15th. So don't come here and say there is no evidence of how much of a monster these people are. There is evidence that Candace pointed a shotgun at social workers in Wisconsin. There is evidence that Don has abused women since the 1980s. There is evidence that Don Wells has SA'd women since he was 14 years old, including by a very reliable source that includes his oldest daughter. So don't come here saying there is no evidence of how despicable Don Wells, Candace Wells, and Candace, aka Grandis, is. Anyways, guys, happy Tuesday. Goodbye. And don't forget to be fearless. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll see you later today.
Who need to hear this, but let me put this out here. Stop sparing folks. Hello, somebody. Stop sparing folks. Nobody cared when your feelings was hurt. Nobody cared when you was pacing the floor. Nobody cared when you was sliding down the wall. Nobody cared when you was standing over there with a face full of tears. You had to suck it up, buttercup. But then when it come to other folk feelings, here you are. Want to tiptoe around it. Want to avoid the elephant in the room. I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to disturb the peace. Stop sparing folk. Ain't nobody spare you when it was your turn. Give it to them real. Give it to them raw. Give it to them uncut and uncensored. This is exactly what it is. This way you had me messed up at. Huh. Yeah. I ain't playing with nobody this season, baby.
Baby, let me tell you something. I'm not clearing nothing up. Feel how you want to feel about me and stand on it. Period.
As you wake up in the morning, you want to find the latest, greatest information about criminal cases and have an intuitive conversation about the suspects associated with these cases. Head over to the Bullhorn Betty channel on YouTube. Breaking news right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club. Enjoy your stay and enjoy your day.